Ladies and gentlemen, we have Armenians and Dravidians as a blue, Liereyy as a red, ACCM, and we see the first scout for ACCM that is down right away.
That is rough. He won't have any scouting until now. And he walled himself, so he's completely blind. Look at this. Oh, this will be ACCM playing completely blindfolded here.
Yeah, but he's wall already the passage. The passage is a bit smaller, so it makes that, well, he's not going to get any aggression on the land, so he's focused on water. Liereyy has also dock on the right side.
Can he squeeze through?
Probably he can go there.
I think he can go through.
But that feels waterful, even if he's looking at like a shallows, no?
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like ACCM is the one that would double check it, plus the scout of Liereyy went the long way as well. So I think this should be walled.
Yeah, because if he's going to scout around, as you mentioned, it has to be walled. Okay, let's see. Second dock already by both players. So we have a water map, 100% here.
Well, looks like it. We see the archer range opening for Liereyy. He can sneak around a bit with the archers, and we see some blue dots at the bottom there.
Okay, the archers are coming. Well, it's going to be a long way to make some damage. He's going for those chickens. He's trying to get the hunt. Fletching already on the way. Sending some Hulk, but not going to achieve anything because he's on the right side. The scout is trying to gather more and more information, as you can see. And, well, with Fletching already in and no Fletching at all, two archers and with Liereyy's micro can be annoying.
That can be really annoying, right? I think he will have to build an archer range against that. Yeah, there we see a lot of small walls, but well, those archers, they can be annoying behind the woodlines as well.
Okay, he's using the spear kind of like a scout now, ACCM, so he's going to take it. And then before it getting into the action, what civilization you actually prefer? You are not going to ask to me because you know which one I don't.
Yeah, it feels like Armenians are maybe a bit better on water if we get into the stabilized situation, right? But Liereyy with Dravidians, with all his aggression, I think he will have an advantage. And Armenians, not sure if they can actually play to their full strength.
It's not a little bit of a panic tower. He saw the two archers, he doesn't know what else is coming, so he just put to be, safe. But at the end, now, for example, Liereyy can even play with the market approach.
It's protecting the chicken, it's protecting the gold. I don't mind it too much. Maybe an earlier range might have been an option as well. He had to rush this one out, and yeah, this will be a bit annoying. And water looks good for Liereyy as well. Yeah,
Liereyy is definitely having the advantage on the water. Here on the land, he has those units that is being annoying. That way, if he's not paying attention, he's gonna lose it. But now he's moving. He's creating already chaos. That makes that the efficiency is already not what you want.
And we see the water fight now. The galleys looks like they will get a lot of damage in, and well, Liereyy will love this, right? Just being a bit annoying, can focus on his water micro, and is taking some good fights here.
Yeah, his economy, his macro is being fantastic. He has one villager more in total that can be efficiency. He has no army, no navy, ACCM. Liereyy is on the way to castle. He didn't use the stone to sell to go up, and right now the kid is having definitely the advantage. He's having the timing and the momentum.
Third dock even now by Liereyy. I wouldn't be surprised to see him add some more fishing ships soon. Feels like he won the water. He has the map control, castle age advantage, fishing ship advantage. Like, he is leading every single department of the game.
And the KD is also not terrible, right? 6-0! 6-0 already, didn't lose a single unit. Minute number 6 is gonna be in castle age in around 8 minutes. And well, Liereyy is taking the whole lead for sure. Now that might be the market from ACCM, but the market is not even so much needed because he's about to go up. He can balance the economy because he has a lot of gold. But well, how to make now more damage? He should go the average on water or maybe go for, I mean, he has two archers. He has to be water.
Like, ACCM will have to play probably like a 3 TC, try to win after like a 1 hour game with defense game. That's kind of the only approach, right? And Liereyy, well, he has vision right, he has vision left. But he has to get monasteries, have water control, and boom this one out.
But for that, he needs to be patient. ACCM is not that kind of a player that he's patient.
Luckily,
mode activated.
Luckily, we have a time limit in this time.
The skirmishes are coming. He's going to go around. Oh, this is gonna buy.
This is a monk rush.
Ooh.
He will church rush this.
Church rush. Nilidamus.
He is late.
No, he's going for that. You're right.
Villagers.
I think he's going for that.
And the scout was around, but Liereyy missed it. That's really fortunate.
Can we check Liereyy POV to see what he can see at home? Because
this is like so misleading. He has the scout there. He was scared of this.
He cannot see it. He cannot see it. But what damage he can do? It's gonna be difficult to also make big damage there.
Pretty far away. And Liereyy, look at that. Easily we get 3 relics from the right-hand side. ACM is losing so much of the timing as well. Some attack through the center could happen, and Liereyy get some more houses up.
Yeah, those 6 villages are not working for the last minute and a half, basically. So those are not doing anything. He's going all over the map. He's going to try to now make a charge, but when he's going to make the charge, he has already a third DC. 3 town centers. He has the water control, full water control. It's complicated moment here for
double fortified church and siege workshop. Right, that's kind of the only possibility.
Yeah, but he's doing already a second DC.
He bought a stone. Okay, okay.
Yeah, siege workshop. The charge is there, and he's gonna try to be aggressive because, well, Dravidians don't have very good answers if he's going monks and siege.
This is fortunate for ACCM that Liereyy is actually building a town center in that direction, because otherwise there's no natural spot where ACCM could attack against those houses and walls.
Yeah, but Liereyy is not aware, but I think he's suspicious that something is coming. Yeah, he did the siege workshop already, while he cannot see anything. He's gonna make a second charge probably there, but with the TC now, it's gonna see those villages. There you go, he can see those villages. So let's see Liereyy reaction. Villages are coming, the charge is gonna be there, probably between the houses and...
Some aggression on the right-hand side as well. We had a conversion there. Church between those 2 town centers would be nice. Conversion, not that important. But
that's fine.
Monk died actually.
Okay. Against the skin, but he converted now. And now what Liereyy will do here? How you counter this? Because you don't know if ACCM is going to go with a redemption, it's going to go full monk crash. You could do light caps. I mean, if he's Dravidian, you have husbandry now, so it can be... it doesn't feel natural, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's really an option. I think you're giving up those TCs. You're not even repairing them. Booming away in the other direction and let the water really carry you.
Okay. Well, he's doing a tournament, so he's going to try to defend with monks to try to convert those. So he's investing quite something. He has already two more on the queue. Now another charge is the third one, Sanity, that is also, remember, going to affect to the Warrior Priest. He's having a Bengal. And in the next minute, he's going to notice if he has Redemption or not. So if he doesn't have it, he's going to be able to defend with the Bengal. He's repairing the town center as well, so it's not really giving up this area. I mean, there's a lot of resources here. The stone, the gold, that wood as well. But
this town center will always go down. I'm a bit surprised that he's repairing into it. As you all know, typically you only pay 50% if you repair something, but with town centers you actually pay 200% of the original cost.
Okay. Let's see, it's true that he's not repairing with so many villages, but still, it's there. There you go. Warrior Priest already converted and take the other one. The population though, I mean, the population is impressive. The difference is close to, not double, but you know, 40 population more. He has 21 villages more. Only what?
Bongs, one down.
Oh, one down, okay. But the Mongol is coming, he has to be careful with that one. He's gonna micro properly. No, both save it, the Mongol for now. Now he's gonna take it. No, didn't take it. There's still two monks there, and now he has Redemption. Now this is the problem for Liereyy. It's can snowball this situation, or you still think that the advantage here for Liereyy is enough?
The economy is just absolutely crazy still, right? And ACCM doing a reasonable job, even going for a third town center, so he is not fully all in here. Now we see Devotion even coming in. Nice ground attack by Liereyy, buying himself a bit more time.
Really nice micro. Devotion is gonna help for sure. Wheelbarrow is also going to be there. They doesn't have a lot of fans, but still, the speed for the village. You still carry more resources, so it's always good to have it. That Mongol need to be converted, He deleted and didn't kill anything. Good micro by both.
Crazy good micro ACCM there. Saving everything, goes for Atonement himself.
20 villages difference still. We still don't see any other units. Liereyy is trying to hold with Mangoners when his opponent has Redemption. I don't know if this is the way to go, because right now, as you mentioned, he's spending a lot of resources to repair this. And if there is a moment that now Liereyy can have problems, if it's, for example, ACCM drop a castle in the face, that in this situation could be the best option, maybe.
Not so sure, right? Because he only has 6 villagers at the front. And look at the stone of Liereyy. He has enough stone to drop a counter castle, and then he can pull 20 villagers. I actually think ACCM could lose the game if he's trying to build a castle too aggressively.
Yeah, but then what he's gonna do? Obviously, he doesn't know what we do. Like, he's so behind in terms of economy, and he needs to do something. He's doing another charge. That charge is in danger to be lost. Wow, that would be incredible that with Redemption, he will be able to pull him away from that position.
Atonement now. What is he? He's not really going for the conversion there. Liereyy, what are your monks doing? Bit of a misclick there, apparently.
Ooh, he got converted, and now he's gonna try to do another one here. Remember that Dravidians doesn't have Redemption. He has to be careful. He's still repairing now with so many villages. As you mentioned, 600 stone for both sides. Finally, light cats with Dravidian, so light cat will happen. I don't know how many stables he has. If we can check that, vodka would be great. But he's building already the third stable. He has 2. Okay, it's only 2. But well, if he is down to expand light caps, that's the best way to clean it, Nile.
Yeah, certainly is. But 3 churches. A bit surprised that we don't see any warrior priests so far. Could about economy, well, could be a bit more efficient, but obviously a lot of pressure here at the front.
Yeah, the Armenians' economy is good, yes, but Liereyy has already almost 4,000 resources more. The Spears are trying to get some hit, not gonna get too much from there. He converted one Mangler, he can kill another, but he didn't! He didn't, and Liereyy micro instantly against that. The light guys are about to come. I see 3 already there. I don't think he did husbandry. It's always nice to have the speed in those units. And now we see the castle. He got 3 units in one shot. The 2 monks and the Mangonel. The castle is gonna defend that situation. The TC might be down, or maybe not. Maybe not. He's holding the situation, Nelly. And Liereyy is in an excellent position to take game number 1.
Well, you can never really hope the town center, even if the castle goes up, right? The Mangonel still can outrage it. The other TC will go down, but Liereyy sits at 100 villagers and 12 fishing ships. He will be fine. But ACCM knows, okay, now it's time for water. I did enough distraction. Castle at the waterfront, and he's trying to reclaim the water.
Yeah, his resources are not bad. At least resources in the bank. He needs a little bit more gold, and he can go up. And we have said already that Dravidians in it. Ooh,
Liereyy!
He needs to be careful. He lost 1 village, but he could lose a lot more. Did he lose it? He noticed right away. I'm not convinced about his skill guard in armor. I mean, it's fine, but I will go for forging right away. You want to kill the monks. It's true that you want protection against those charges, but still, yeah, you need to kill these units melee. And the charges are not really doing a lot of damage, so I don't know. And ACCM is getting closer to go up to Imperial faster than his opponent. That would be very interesting. And now we're gonna see those units down with 1 shot. The castle is happening. It's a little bit of awkward situation now because one player has a lot more population, but ACCM seems to be going up. Nah, look at the resources.
What a nice clear up there with the light cav mem.
Yeah, he's gonna
got the clear up against everything, and now might be going for the Mangonels behind this.
Yeah, he has a lot of army all the time. He's not being greedy, he's still building a lot, and now he's on the way to Imperial. All the light cavs are cleaning now all the Mangonels. The ram is going to be down. He killed the Mangonel before he dies. But Liereyy is doing TC number 4, if I'm not mistaken. 4 town centers, 30 villages more, on the way to Imperial. Well,
looks really good.
Really good.
Really good for
Really
Liereyy.
good.
Felt like from the opening he had all the control. Now the light cav can't even raid. No way ACM can really do anything against that. And the push kind of slowed down ACM. Yeah, he can go in, but he's still far behind.
We didn't mention much about why this is a disadvantage, but it's basically for the early control of water. He has been getting the water. Dravidians, 12 fishing ships also working all the time, so it gives you that boost economy that makes that gonna make the boom he's having and adding army even under the pressure.
Yeah, and also Liereyy got the first upgrade for fishing efficiency, right?
Yeah.
So that was really sweet for him. Got so much out of the right side of the pond here, and yeah, just looks like everything is lining up for him right now.
It's looking great. It's really looking great. Both are going up to Imperial. ACCM will try to hold because he knows that on water can be nice. But look at this battle now with the light caps. Monks as well trying to kill those units. You need to micro, but those monks are under the charge. He's still strong. And Liereyy now is losing some units here.
Okay, ACM taking good fights. Those Mangonels quite ambitious there, running under the church, but it feels like Liereyy has just crazy numbers.
He has big numbers. I mean, he's losing some units and he is still creating right away more and more and more all the time. 160 population, 110. The population difference is just massive right now. Handcart for Liereyy as well, so he has all deco upgrades, 3 relics, 1 relic only for ACCM, and is the relic from the charts that you get for free with Armenians, not that he pick anyone. So, I don't know, I don't see how ACCM can come back in this one. It's gonna be very, very rough.
Will be tricky, right? It needs to be like a super long game. Is going for another castle on next to the shoreline here. And, oh no, rethinks it and builds the castle a bit further back. I'm not sure if he really has a chance to reclaim this. Goes for the demo upgrade. Ooh. And Cilician fleet. So he's trying to go for water. Crazy demos.
He's trying to go for water, but still, to go for crazy demos, you need to really have the water control. I mean, he can try to make it with these 3 docks he has here, but Liereyy just go a few traps, take those demos down, and it's so complicated. Those dogs down, sorry, it's 3 only, LA.
Yeah, goes for ship right now as well. Okay, so Liereyy realizes, okay, water will be the most important thing, will be cheaper when it comes to the wood there for the ships, and faster production. Quite a costly upgrade, but lots of value here in this scenario for sure.
And it's still in water with this kind of units, and it's still no ballistic for Liereyy. That's a signature as well from himself,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But he pay attention to everything. Look how many things are happening at the same time, and then he's sniping those villains doing the tower. You have to get a crazy multitasking. Now, of course, this guy's got that crazy multitasking. The fast fire ships are going to be there. He's taking the dogs, and well, once that castle is down, he can go and then go for the land units. That for now, Liereyy is just going few skirmishes in LA.
We demo upgrade now. ACM is trying to make something wild happen, but he only has 2 demos right now. No control over the left-hand side. And Liereyy feels like he's only waiting for chemistry to finish to build some cannon galleons, and then ACM will be fully open.
Yeah, I mean, it will have all the range from there. It will be really complicated. It is really complicated already, the charge on the right side, but that's not going to achieve too much. Resources is still at the limit, almost 60 farmers for Liereyy, so he could do, well, skills forever, even cabaret if he wanted. The fish is going to be out of food soon. It's going to be gone on the lake, but with upgrade, it's doing all the upgrades. Now it's going for infantry, champions. Yeah, but the infantry for Dravidians is not bad either.
Yeah, yeah. And, well, he already has the tech, right? With Bracer, so Arbalest tech wouldn't be too far away. And where would he even attack? Right-hand side feels like it's blocked a bit. Left-hand side has the castle. And through the middle, you have no options either. So it feels like the tech might be a bit late, but he didn't have the time before that.
Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see if Liereyy is going to make another castle to defend the right area or the left. The castle he has is now on the left at the back, but he's still coming with more units. He's doing the castle there. It makes sense. You see here the chart, the siege workshop. I love when the skirmishes block the village to build the castle. He has to love it as well, you know, and he's selling now more resources to get some more gold, but 8,000 resources collected overall more. And now with the castle there, he's going to clean that area. On the left he can go with the trebuchet and 200 population. Like
Cannoneers there as well to deal with the potential champions. All the steps in the right direction. Cannon galleons now being started as well. That castle likely going down. ACM, you obviously love his fighting spirit, but I don't even see a proper winning condition for him.
Not even dropping, right? I mean, well, if Red Bull alone, you know, hey, he dropped it, the player, but no, it's very difficult, it's complicated. It's true that he's doing now Feudal, that is going to be 100 HP champions if you do the champion average. Remember, 30 HP more for the infantry, basically, and now with the traps, with the cannon galleons, with the fire ship, with the fast fire ship, sorry, and hand cannoneers covering the land area, there's definitely not a weak spot or Lierey's base.
It's crazy, right? How Liereyy is thinking, okay, it looks really good. What are the only options how I could lose this game? And this is how you should be thinking those spots. It shouldn't be, okay, how do I finish it the fastest? It is, okay, what are potential comeback scenarios for ACCM? One of them was the attack at the right-hand side. One of them was the attack at the left-hand side, both being dealt with. And now the attack through the middle should be the natural next step for Liereyy.
He's taking now so many villages, so if his economy is already weak, imagine how weak he is now. He's doing the guilds, he can sell now a lot of food to get so much gold. He still have 3 relics only, the 3 relics on the left. I don't understand why ACCM at least didn't take them, would be great. But well, let's see those infantry, right? He's trying to mass, he's doing the champion, they can be dangerous. The unique units also from Liereyy could be great. The infantry, the Urumi swordsman, which is not doing it. And let's see if those champions can achieve something. What do you think, Nelly? Does he has an oath?
The thing is, we only have 3 hand cannoneers out on the field, right? Liereyy has been housed for so long that he couldn't really get up to the numbers. Now he sees the 200 swordmen, 95 HP on those. And Liereyy, he needs to lose something to get into his proper military numbers.
Yeah, he lost now something. He's 20 population space, but still the numbers are not there. That which is probably going to go down. Those champions are scary, but if he definitely put on the field this amount of hand cannoneers, he's gonna be able to stop it. But you need to stop it. Imagine if this army was coming now with some traps, then maybe you could be a bigger threat. But right now, only with champions, you need something else.
Yeah, maybe you could think about raiding something, but Hankan is great at defending here. We have the castle as well. Easy to shift your economy here for Liereyy as well, but it just feels like he might even already be defending the first wave with those Hankan.
But be careful with ACCM. If he has something, it's stamina. A lot of stamina. He's gonna have all the energy that we want in our life, and he's gonna put it there. And now he's never going to give up. If there is time and they feel that he has a good population, he's gonna keep trying. For now, the champions are going to other side because he sees so many hand cannoneers, but still, the blue area in the minimap, it's starting to lose a little bit, you know, spread out, and it's doing more damage to ACCM. Can do something, really?
Well, he's certainly holding on and trying to make Liereyy slip up, but Liereyy has all the answers. And yeah, when it comes to stamina, ACCM played a 4.5-hour game last year at LAN, where they even had to take a small break in between because players need to free themselves.
Not be praised with these people, you know. Not be praised, but yeah, my goodness. Okay, the champ is still going. There's still a lot of army for Liereyy. He has right now 28 hand cannoneers, 24 more in the queue, so it's still taking a lot. Amazing Liereyy without ballistic, trying to kill all the champions, you know, moving under the TC. It's not the most important upgrade, but against this rate, it's definitely a fact for sure. Plus 4 armor, Thambri now, and it's still under all this rate, nearly 200 population.
Yeah,
crazy.
Really crazy indeed, and he's just tacking into so much more stuff, and it feels like score will be way better for him now as well, right after he killed all those champions. If raids are not really finding kills, it will be so much better for the defender when it comes to the score, because they're not losing anything.
I'm only missing that maybe he's raiding a little bit ACCM economy, right? Because he's not really raiding his economy at all. I know it's difficult, but...
Dravidians is a bad raiding civilization, right? This is the closest that he can get to it. Getting some pressure there, having some cannon galleons. I think this might be the spot where you could even consider deleting some galleons, right? He still has way too much on water, I feel.
Yeah.
Some of his population.
Yeah, but he might not lose the water because of that, right? And it's coming now. It's kind of scary, but you're right. I mean, why not? He has so much
fires, right? They're not really helping anymore.
Doesn't have many. He has only 4. At the end, elite elephant archers.
Ooh.
Elite elephant archers to finish the game, to try to finish the game, because obviously those units are going to be so tanky. We saw in the first series of the day how good they can be, but in my elite ones, the champions are going to take those hand cannoneers. It's not enough hand cannoneers to hold this, but the most villains that Liereyy is losing, the most army is having. It's getting closer and closer to 100 military, while ACCM is still on 27 only at the maximum right now.
ACCM trying to reclaim this gold, gets another church there. Cannon galleons could come over, down to only 2 cannon galleons though there. And, well, some more gold control reclaimed. But yeah, as you said, close to 100 military soon for Liereyy.
Yeah, and the biggest problem also that he only has 1 trap, so you cannot really push him back. It's now with the 1 galleon here, taking the gold miners, finally ballistic, but it's not for the galleons, it's for the elephants, you know? Maybe he remember, you know, about it because of the elephants. Champions is still going, but he's gonna lose them all. TC is there, castle is there, there's also some galleons. And this is why, I mean, Liereyy has the big position here, but this is why I usually don't like Dravidians at all. Just look how dominant is the position, and you feel that it's very difficult to finish a game with them.
Yeah, true. But also, it is, as you can see, really difficult to finish Dravidians in this case, right? Because the advantage was so big before that. And yeah, it might not be the most exciting civ, because they're lacking so much mobility and have to take the small fights, but simply the opening there with plus 200, the crazy fishing ship advantage just makes them a really good pick.
Very powerful for sure. As you can see, he's going now with the galleons to the left. Then if he take this, he's gonna be almost, well, with no goal access. But 2 relics for ACCM is still holding, and let's see if he's gonna make elephants. He's doing more and more elephants. He's gonna send elephants in the economy. I believe so. Or not.
Elephant archers, why not, right? He can also go at the left-hand side here, waited for 3 traps, is clearing this one up. I think this is also a spot where Liereyy should have maybe considered just stonewalling up some areas. Make it easier for him and attack through the middle.
Anyway, guys, this is a big, it's a huge tournament, and I want to give you some details. ACCM is well known that he's not resigning before 5,000 score difference. We are getting there. It's 4K only. Relax, Nilly, I know that we are checking this, but 4K, we still need 1K more, and maybe there, it can happen. Still, the thing is, his economy is kind of untouched. That's why he keep going because like, okay, I keep doing the job, produce units, and now he's doing the armor for, yeah, for his skirmishes as well. So he's going to skirmish.
Yeah, there are multiple things happening here, right? First of all, we have way more information than ACCM.
That they do have.
Liereyy might be running out of wood, might be slipping up with this macro. We see that's not the case, but ACCM, well, we know he has a crazy fighting spirit, and also it is the first game of a $250,000 tournament series, right? So you really want to be sure to play your best, and then going into game 2, you want to have your warm hands, explore all your options, and I don't fault him for taking a bit more time than most people would.
For sure, and actually right now is the highest population he has got in the game. 185, now dropping a little bit, but Lierey's coming with the trebuchets. He has to be patient. In this situation, you really have to be patient because Liereyy might be feeling, hey, I'm doing everything right, but I cannot finish the game.
Okay,
I need to go step by step, or this can be complicated.
Skirms are now doing stuff. ACCM, he has 3 relics. This is really good. It's all range units. Liereyy might need to tech switch here.
Yeah, or make more skirmishes himself. Because in this kind of battle, he has to be careful. He's going to have now the last armor as well. Champions are coming on the right. On the left, you need to hold the position, but this one is going to be well secure. The trebuchets, you don't want to lose them. And now you need to kill all those buildings. It's crazy, but you can't finish the game. He's holding at the moment, and now he's losing all the hand cannoneers in front. So this is a good value trade for ACCM.
Is he making this happen? Population is getting really close all of a sudden. 70 farmers. That's a lot of gold that Liereyy will spend trying to reclaim this area.
Check the village number, 108, 131. If the game keep going longer and longer, well, you never know. He's doing the +4 attack now. Shall he do now maybe that you got bloodlines, maybe ACCM can sell light caps? I mean, you don't have the +4 armor, but if you do the light caps with the bloodlines, you can maybe raid your opponent. Yeah. And that can be tricky.
Indeed. Mobility might be key here at one point, right? This is an army that can be stopped by pure skirm. We don't have that much on the field. ACCM struggling a bit when it comes to wood here. Still no handcut for him either.
Oh wow, that's important. That's very important, especially at this stage of this game. Yeah, it's crazy that he doesn't have that armor. Liereyy, 3,000 food. 300 golds, not a lot, but he's still trying to kill all the buildings. But if you check, he's not really pushing. He's not really pushing. He's holding the positions. Here, all those units are going to go down because the Skims are going to deal with them. Skims are paladins, nearly. I mean, seriously. They're paladins. They are so strong, like really, really strong. They've been holding now for so long. He has also those champions. And well, let's see, because Liereyy has invested a lot in those elephant archers, and he has 8 only. And he has spent a lot of resources, so he has to be careful. And 142 villas for ACCM. 142, definitely. If he's on economy, he's not going to have a problem.
Yeah, and 8 more on the queue, right? He might be overbooming a bit because, yeah, he's holding quite okay, but there's no way that he can push if he only has 50 military on the field.
Well, right now 25. Liereyy 77 is still trying to kill all those units. I still think that... yeah, it might be not the best units, but some light cats here should help for both. Even if it's Dravidians, you don't like them, but 4,000 food in the bank, you know, and you are having, well, but it's true that Liereyy has almost maximum population here. 200 pop, champions keep going, and the game is not finishing anytime soon, nearly.
Not sure about Dravidian light cap, but certainly a minion could go for light cap, right? They are missing the last armor upgrade as well, so it's not that pretty, but at least you get bloodlines and can make a bit more stuff happen. Some raids make the game wild. Liereyy maybe lose like 20 villagers not realizing, and ACCM can prolong the game.
Yeah, he's also missing an important upgrade, medical corps from Dravidians, that will help a lot these elephant archers to regenerate HP. And he didn't make that upgrade, not a very expensive one. We can check their podcast if you want, so the viewers exactly know what they do, but it's exactly what I mentioned. And it's important, especially with these very tanky and expensive units. You can see it's 300 food, 200 gold, so it's definitely help. 30 HP per minute.
Does Liereyy know about this upgrade?
Let's move on. Let's move on, you know, don't want to say what I think, you know.
Not your typical Liereyy upgrade,
yeah,
not your typical army
not.
composition for Liereyy either. And yeah, therefore I'm not that surprised. ACCM is trying to make something happen in the middle here. Maybe is this the time where he tries to contest water again?
Well,
There's still too much water
yeah, it's too
left.
much. It's really too much. It's crazy. Look at the KD. We didn't mention the KD. The KD is insane in favor to Liereyy. Has been killing units non-stop. 500 already killed, 200 more. Sending some champions on the right, but he's slowly pushing. Scale bar and armor right now for ACCM. And this is the thing. This is the question. If a player insane fast like Liereyy cannot finish with Dravidians, come on, help me, Nilo. This is why Dravidians need something quicker, because they don't finish anything.
I think it's fine with the identity here. Plus, also, this is a map where it is tougher to finish your opponent, right? Because
with any Civ,
70% of the map you can't really attack your opponent, and yeah, this is more of a strategic than like early super aggressive finishing game map.
Okay, he's trying to use now those towers with hit a shot against the Galleys, but you know, let's see. I mean, we know Liereyy that is a player that likes to go very aggressive to finish the games, you know, and he's have to really be calm here, pay attention.
Some Rams could kill all those houses.
Yeah, but he's killing a lot of villas here. I don't know how many villas has killed in this goal. He has killed already 116 villas, probably 40 has been in that spot. Pretty much.
Well, they found 36 villagers actually, man.
Look!
That was...
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It has to be. I mean, he's been sending, has been there like 12 villas all the time, and he replaced it. Okay, let's go. Rams are coming now. He's gonna take those houses, and let's see. Some Urumi swords, but honestly, in this situation, the unique units from Liereyy are amazing. They destroy. They really destroy the units they have.
Just 3 castles, lots of stone is now tagging into it. I wouldn't be surprised
and check
to
his
see
economy.
the Rumis, yeah.
Look at the stone he has. What? No conscription till now. Wow. Okay. Oh, he's gonna make it. He's doing the armor. Squares. He's doing now Tone Patrol. Yeah, unique units are amazing. They are really, really amazing. But guys, he couldn't more. He couldn't hold anymore. ACCM and Liereyy. Very dominant. Game number 1, Nelly.
Yeah. Felt like the very opening was not what ACCM would envision. Right? He tried to instantly wall, then had to build the small base, but those 2 archers with the spearmen arrived so much faster. Had to build the defending tower instead of the skirmishers, and we see the constant lead by Liereyy, and it only grew.
But it's crazy how they can handle this kind of situation, because this has been like a hammer. Has been pushing all the time, trying to keep it constant for what? 50 minutes has been the game at the end. Has been trying to attack all the time, and then ACCM was trying to hold and counter-attack, and has been all the time like this, because it looked like a slow game, but it really wasn't. Because when he came from the charge, they didn't stop fighting the whole game. It wasn't a moment that was a good game at all. From this moment, that is 14 minutes, has been constant action in the game.
Yeah, ACCM like gave himself a really good shot, right? This was already a tricky position for himself and allowed Liereyy to maybe screw up, but Liereyy repaired this town center, held for a long time, played the atonement defense, which really surprised me, then manual defense after that, and simply with a way better economy, with the light cap switch, could go for the big clear up later on.
Yeah, we could see that he was holding there for so long, spending a lot of resources, yes, but he got those resources. He was having at that point of the game already over 3.5k resources more, 30 villages more. He always was having the lead, the economy lead, and the water. The water in this kind of map, right, we have seen already today. If you are going for the water and you take the water, it gives you a lot.
Yeah, especially like with how early he won it, right, and how uncontested it was. Then we had dreams here as ACCM fanboys, where the champions could overrun, but hand cannon numbers were sufficient for the defense.
Yeah. Let's see what is gonna be the game number 2 now. Liereyy is taking the first game, and well, very solid, like he has been playing lately, right? Like very strong, not showing so much weakness, Liereyy, because you remember that he was always having this kind of a style, but then he was leaving some hole, some kind of, but it feels the most solid Liereyy that we remember. Personally, I think so.
Yeah, and it also feels like his gap between him being number 2 in the world and the 3rd one is growing right now.
It's bigger, right?
Yeah.
I agree with that. I
clearly cementing him as number 2 in the world, and I think it will take some time. We don't even know who we would consider taking over the rank from Liereyy anytime soon.
Well, he doesn't want that. He doesn't want that rank, right?
He is fine with that rank, actually.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Yeah, but you know what I mean. He wouldn't mind. He wouldn't mind to win.
He wouldn't mind to winning.
He wouldn't mind to win and be the number 1. Actually, he is still the only one with 2 Red Bull titles.
I just saw ACCM going through the tech tree. Not sure if that's a good sign.
Okay.
Crownwood will be the home map here of ACCM. The map that is closest to Arabia, the most standard, I would say. What does that tell us about ACCM? Confidence? Lack of creativity?
I don't know, because in this one, I think Liereyy is also going to feel good. No?
They're actually playing green against teal. We should.
That's Tupi.
I'm not sure if we should. Did they? Yeah, they can't. But yeah, and there was Tupi. So that's going to be really interesting. Is that the first time we ever see Tupi? Like in Empire was for sure, right? No, it can't be Tupi.
Oh yeah,
Liereyy
yeah.
banned
Which
all
one
three.
is that then?
No, it was the Tupi symbol, but Liereyy banned
okay.
Tupi. Yeah.
Yeah, one sec.
So he's triggered.
Yeah, he's playing with us. Like I was like trying to check the tech tree
Trolling
because
us.
I
He's
prepared
trolling
this.
us completely.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Where's the camera? We need to see the camera there. This map we have seen that the players, even if they work quite a lot because the wood is very hard to
The
defend.
share doesn't.
Like those hills, you cannot make a DC close ever, even if you're in castle. So the players are Turks. So it wasn't Turks, it was Turks.
Turks. Interesting. That has to be like a scout opening into CA afterwards?
Remember that the scouts from Turks, they get extra pierce armor. Liereyy loves to play with archer units, and what he can pick Liereyy here.
Magyars against this could be an option on the other side.
Oh,
Like
a late game into Cab archers. I still prefer the Magyars. The Magyars one over the Turks.
Yeah.
I mean, the 100 HP from with Shipai upgrade is amazing, but I think Magyars in this map are really powerful. I mean, I don't know. Oh, Kumans.
Humans. Interesting. On Crownwood?
Then
What?
he want to go super aggro, double archery range opening, or archery range opening and a stable.
Has to be it, right? Because this is the worst map to build an extra town center, because you can't build it next to the wood line.
No,
Because
he's
it's
not.
so hilly.
He's not going for a strategy. I mean, not right away. Maybe like we saw in the previous series, it can be an interesting one. As you can see, guys, that game number 2 is about to start. The players are already gaming. Same speed as me, guys.
Don't you think Liereyy could benefit from a bigger mousepad?
It's double archery range, though. Remember, guys, that the archery ranges are cheaper, 100 wood only, with Kumans. So this is what you want, and definitely you can do damage here if you attack before you are fully wall. But better that Liereyy is winning early, in my opinion, because for the late game, I prefer Turks.
Yeah, so do I. Certainly, Hussars are so much better, the heavy CA will be so much better, and Cumans might be struggling quite a bit there. It's quite some dance, and ACCM has the hill advantage. Doesn't go for it. 6 HP for both of them. And ACCM behind this actually opening archery range, so no scout opening.
Yeah, well, he probably expecting the double archery range from Kuman, but you never know. And now, a stable as well for ACCM. Okay. You think is Liereyy gonna try to make a stable as well? I mean, full feudal approach. If you have Kuman, you have to go for the aggression.
There you have your answer. Indeed, saving another volley of wood there. And now queues up some skirmishes behind this. Not a lot of scouting. Stable is scouted on the other side. And now Liereyy is coming in there, trying to intercept. Sees those archers. Still doesn't have fletching while ACM has it. Still Liereyy is diving for it.
Oh, wow. He's going. He's going to have fletching now. Reminder for the viewers, because there's many people that maybe is joining now. This is Empire Wars mode. You might see and think, oh, this is so extreme. Double archery range. Stable. Is that possible to afford? Well, you start with 27 villas. Right now they have 34. So the economy, it's going to be an oath to keep going and go for a full feudal aggression, Nelly.
Yeah, and that is the signature for our Red Bull tournaments. A lot of people questioned that in the past, and by now it is so beloved and the signature here, and people are really getting happy. And another Empire Wars tournament, another Red Bull around the corner.
Well, if we are not happy with a Red Bull around the corner, 200, how many $1,000 is the tournament and being in London, then something is wrong.
And what could be wrong is the economy here for Liereyy. Archers are coming in, but still dying against the skirmishers. Scout still low HP from earlier, and this won't find too much damage.
Didn't notice. Now we see the aggression in front as well. Liereyy is trying to do the job, but he has army. He probably didn't expect that ACCM was going to commit as much as he's doing. Army numbers 8-5. The KD better for ACCM. That is scout insane value. I don't know. He lost it now, but he did very good damage there. Still, Liereyy has more than double the army. Still trying to be aggressive. Still not wall yet, ACCM. And that's against the kid. It can be a problem.
Yeah, neither player can really wall, right? You're so open. 3 wood lines spread around. will be tricky, and I wouldn't be surprised if ACM was adding a second stable, but he's adding a second range instead.
Okay.
That is surprising to me. He's not using the first run right now.
Yeah, well, you need a second, right? Doesn't make any sense. But 40 villages, 38. Liereyy 52 seconds. Idle TC. That's 2 villages down. Obviously, ACCM doesn't know what we do, but that's 2 villages behind Liereyy. Still, he has more economy collected. Not a lot more, but still more. And army numbers is right now absolutely sick. 7-16. So if you keep all the aggression, it's gonna be very tricky for ACCM. Also, those spears at home, Liereyy is having some defense. That was probably what back in the days, nearly he was a bit more confident, let's say. Now he's not taking any confidence and he's going, well, definitely not greedy. And a lot of army coming.
ACCM abandoned those 2 woodlands at the bottom here. Did not produce for quite some time. I thought he was even thinking about going for castle. Its resources are looking fine here, but there's still a lot of army. Now goes for forging. ACM, I think he was indecisive on what he wanted to do, and then he saw so much army from Liereyy, and now the scouts are in.
Hey, it's only 2. He got lucky that he did that gate, but it's still on the berries. The scouts are going back. I think Liereyy might need also some upgrades in those scouts. We will see what he's going to do, because he's going to have now forging his opponent. His opponent has right now... Ooh, bloodlines. There you go. 6 scouts with forging. Bloodlines as well for ACCM. Full feudal. What is happening? I love it.
Only 1 stable, right? I'm not sure if those numbers are sufficient. Tries to jump for the scout, for the villager, but couldn't get the kill.
Yeah, not the best efficiency there with those villagers taking the wood from there. He's gonna take a long way to go to the TC and drop that wood, so it's not the best efficient. Also here with the Lumbercan with so many villagers, he's trying to put all the pressure here, and this is where Liereyy usually feel confident, feel comfortable, better say it, right? Having the initiative, having the advantage, having all the army, not getting attack at home, and right now this is gonna be a big engagement by Liereyy over ACCM.
He tries to clear up all the archers. 2 spearmen still in the back. Tries to go for the kill. Wow, those spearmen survived for such a long time.
Yes, they did, but is this an ult for Liereyy? Well, it looks like it is. 16 armies, 6 armies, killing a lot. Really a lot with the bloodlines here. He's controlling those units. Now he's taking the last scout. No, it's not. But 4 army, 13 army, and Liereyy is on the way to Castle. How he's doing that? No clue.
Yeah, crazy how Liereyy is getting out those numbers again, right? And ACCM now will go for Castle Age himself. Will go for full crossbow behind it. Typically we want to switch into CA, but for now wants to go for that production. And, well, will be fully walled. Market is coming in, and let's take a look at that engagement again.
Yeah, it's great that the podcast is gonna show us how we have no clue he's doing this, you know? Because it's an amazing one. I mean, it's a good trade. You might think here, it's getting more numbers at the end, ACCM, but the trade is definitely better for Liereyy.
Look at the
here.
beautiful move with the spearmen there to the left-hand side. The archers were trying to chase it. The archers and skirms were actually microing against the archers of our red player here, and then the spearmen are coming in. Yeah, they didn't participate in the fight for a very long time, but a nice swing in the end.
Yeah, and that's why he's able to go up Castle Age. Well, 1 minute and 20 seconds faster. That in this kind of situation is quite a lot. He has more army, and now what he's going to do? What is going to be the transition? Crossbows and knights?
I think it will be crossbows, and then ACCM probably into CA, and Liereyy maybe step lancers.
Oh, but the step lancers against cav archers, I'm not sure about that.
It's not pretty. It's not pretty.
I prefer knights and crossbows, just and try to be aggressive, because the longer the game goes, not gonna be good for Liereyy, as we say. Still, this minute advantage is gonna be very important. Why? Because he's coming with the crossbows, and Liereyy is not joking around.
But Siege.
He doesn't want to joke around.
Boy.
Exactly. Siege workshop forward already. Siege workshop forward, and if he's going with the crossbows and take all the forward buildings, can be massive for this game, and they still have a minute.
Oh, archers are in though! And this is really good. Liereyy did not want to send any army back home. Look at that, villagers have to run. Now gold is still exposed as well. ACM gets the notification at the front. He knows what's up, and he needs to go for full light cav. A tower, I'm not sure if that will be in time.
But he should do it. Well, he's walling. It's walling. Crossbow, Bodkin is good doing the walls. Remember that palisade from Kumas are a little bit stronger, so they might hold a little bit more. He lost 1 villager. Now we need to see how much damage he's gonna get here, but he forced a tower to his opponent. He forced a tower. The archers are going to dive in. He's gonna take a crossbow. There's no army for Liereyy here to defend. No army for Liereyy to defend. Oh my god, how a move can change the game, nearly.
Yeah, so close with the walls there. 3 villagers could die. Still chasing this one down, trying to buy himself a bit more time. Oh, this is so intense for both players.
And now the thing is, if those archers were not inside, probably we will see already Liereyy with a ram, right? Or the Mangonel already there. Now it's a little bit slower, scale-barred in armor, and let's see if the push that Liereyy wanted to do is gonna be as effective, because right now it's even behind in village nearly. 46 to 47, and army numbers pretty much the same. Village going to be down, the light guys are taking off. Ooh, this can snowball badly for Liereyy.
Full vision there. That's the only question now. How much damage is this group of crossbows going to do? Crossbows actually still alive at the bottom. I thought they would have died earlier, but now they clear up here. Can ACM do the same?
Yeah, well, he didn't have anything, right? He needed to mass those knights, and now let's see the crossbows. Let's see the multitasking. Clean up his base now, Liereyy. Lierey's gonna try to make the damage, and this is where Liereyy usually shine. Let's see a micro with those archers, but ballistic for ACCM. Can you win microing against ballistic? Well, we're gonna see now.
Forcing more reaction for sure. More crossbows being produced here. It's only 10 at home against 12 at the front. Trying to dwindle down the numbers before it. Both players with... Oh, actually, ACCM is missing Botkin.
Oh.
Missing Botkin, he doesn't know.
Oh my god, ballistic.
Outranged, outdamaged.
Damn it. And with Lierey's archers, Liereyy noticed. I think Liereyy has noticed. He's gonna have ballistic, but doesn't matter. The range is gonna be absolutely amazing here. He has to be careful. Ballistic help, but prefer Botkin.
I prefer Botkin as well. And you see how Liereyy is dancing around there. Knows, okay, I need to get the most value out of this army. It will eventually die. And he finds 2 more villager kills.
Yeah. He recovered the initiative one more time. 15 army to 28. It's crazy. It's really crazy because he got even +1 for the knight. +1 attack. Well, that was done before. And now the camels are coming, but Liereyy saved kinda a match point in at that point, right?
Now Botkin is coming in.
Yeah, but what numbers he has now in comparison with before, right?
So many losses, yeah.
Yeah, he lost so many. You can see double the archers for Liereyy, double the archers for Liereyy, and yeah, no ballistic, but now that it matter. Oh, the Mangers are now pushing here with the goal. It's going all in, Nelly. It's going all in.
That's the only gold. And humans, well, they are putting out some pressure, trying to dance the Liereyy at the top, while the knights are coming in at the same time.
Lierey's raiding absolutely everything. Look at the Mangonels at the back. More crows coming. He's dancing in the north. The knights are raiding. He's taking absolutely everything. 80 population, 60 population, and all his economy also idle. It's not only the numbers difference in his favor, it's also that the rest of the units are not working at all.
No gold income right now. Villagers are trying to go for the left-hand side, but that's where we just had the raids. Not even clearing up that Mangonel. Villagers idle here at the woodline as well. And Liereyy might even get away with some of his crossbows here.
Wow. Oh.
Okay.
Ooh, that light cap has killed something. But still, it's so much damage. 7 villages ahead. Look at the army numbers. Doing now the siege workshop. But Liereyy has the timing and the momentum for sure. Is in a domination mode activated. Nelly.
Unless the one light cap goes completely berserk and kills like 10-15 villagers, which, well,
it's looking close.
Getting there. It's getting there. He has 5 kills, soon 6.
Well, now he cannot kill more. You know, he killed them all. All right, let's see the crossbows. He need to move now. He need to find the goal. Can we see blue point of view if he see the goal there? He's gonna know, and now he's going, now he's going, now he's going. There you go. He need to move, but again, even if he's not killing, he's moving 20 villages from there.
There's a Mangonel popping any second now. The knight even in. And the knight on the other side means the Mangonel doesn't even know where to go.
Yeah, well.
Where are you moving out now?
It's only 4 villages difference, but the problem, Nelly...
Worker efficiency.
Yeah.
Bottom right numbers. Work efficiency last minute. That's basically telling the full story now.
Yeah, and look at the army numbers. How is possible? Because he got a great attack, ACCM. Hit that counter. If he didn't get that counter attack, how it will be the game then?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Ooh. Dodged that shot as well. Lierey's still active. Can't really squeeze through there at the top, but still no gold income. Look at how he's surrounding the starting TC.
And remember, guys, all this without ballistic.
But Botkin for a way longer time.
Yeah, right? It's true. He lost half of his army, you know, and that probably snowballed more than not having ballistic for sure. Rams, well, where's the building from ACCM? I mean, he got double archery range, one is stable, they completely disappear. He doesn't have any production building. He only have the siege workshop, and those villages are not villages anymore, are dancers. Because they are dancing the whole game. They are not working at all. And as you can see, Mangle is down for both, but that's benefit Liereyy. Liereyy has 7 villages more only, but that doesn't matter because the total population is massive advantage.
0 villagers on gold. He's now sent one, but yeah, he's trying to use the market to somehow afford a Mangonel again. But again, Knight is there, and ACCM should realize this is going to be a crazy upper battle.
It's impossible, even for a player like ACCM that he so usually try and try. He's locked down here. He can't go away from that TC. Look at the arts and look at the ramp. He can't go away.
What is this?
He's trying to go away. Look, he can't go.
I think Liereyy might be confused and might think like, okay, you have to be somewhere.
Another TC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now this arch
that's
is
2
coming.
new archery
Okay.
ranges.
Okay. But he's not producing. He has no resources. Check his economy.
Mangonel in danger. Crossbows. Some
Not
dead.
that bad. The Mangonel is still down. It's incredible. The raid is constant. It's not stopping raiding. It's impossible. And ladies and gentlemen, GG has been called. So imagine how was the domination that ACCM called it even like that. It was crazy aggressive game, man. All in.
Yeah, double range, very early stable behind this, and ACCM, he couldn't really handle all the aggression, right? Maybe defensive tower might have been an option. And also, like, if we like really look at it, I think, yeah, now the military tab will tell us a lot. Look at the 5-minute mark, where he really didn't know, okay, do I go for more army or not? And he had a lot of resources floating, and then he had to decide, okay, I'm going for something, but Liereyy had such a big advantage already, and ACCM could not catch up. I think a bit of indecisiveness and a bit of lack of scouting.
Yeah, but it's crazy because you take the total of kills and then look the economy at the end. He was having him idle for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
For the last 10 minutes because it was similar amount of villages all the time, you know, and then army numbers in total was more or less the same. Well, I think that we couldn't handle this pressure either, you know. Insane, really insane. Well, Liereyy is playing.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Looked like he played this game before.
Because let's say, like, did ACCM made some big mistakes?
I think the indecision.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Like, he was surprised by the Kumans, maybe? In this map?
Can you be like, it was Magyars as well as an option to Tars?
Yeah, but why Turks? He wasn't expecting Kumans. If you expect Kumans, you don't go for Turks in this map.
Yeah, maybe.
Right? Like, I mean, I don't know.
This actually was a really good option for ACCM to still make something happen in this game.
Well, he did happen, but the crazy part is that he recovered. Well, recovered because of no botkin.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe if it was botkin instead of ballistic in that situation, maybe in this situation was better to have early siege instead of ballistic.
It is tricky. The map is too open, right? Like, where do you really go with your Mangonel? Your gold is so exposed at the front here.
No, but to defend, I'm talking. And to defend ACCM. I mean, wow. Well, that series is definitely not over, but it's a 2-0 now. Longer game the first one, but very clear the first 2 games for, I would say, for Liereyy.
Now we even go into Lierey's home map, I believe, with Stonefront. So ACCM is not going for Dorothea Quarry, which would have been his home map. And Stonefront, really aggressive through the center aggression, something where we could have seen humans. Maybe we see Lierey's special civ, Ethiopians, just trying to go for very early aggression there.
Okay, let's see the thought here for ACCM. I mean, to win the series, even if all the games count, right, in case that there is a tie because it's a round robin, you need to win all the games.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Why to pick my home map? I will save a stuff in case that I lose, you know, for the next series. If I lose, then I pick this one. If I win, perfect, I will recover, but I'm gonna leave my home map for the last. Can be that the process, because if not,
Maybe
you want
he wants to hide a bit of strategies, maybe just wants to play a straight up game. On the other side, if we look at Stonefront, what is the option there for... So yeah, we have... Vulpine. He might just play Persians.
here.
I'm not that excited about Persians in Stonefront.
I think he's gonna go Bengalis.
Bengalis? What they have going for themselves on this map?
I don't know. Maybe he's gonna go for some phosphorus strategy. Trying to go.
Oh, and it is Ethiopians. If you're an Ethiopians fan, this is your potentially only game
You're
where
gonna
you will see them.
in the tournament.
Yeah, Ethiopians are not a crazy good civilization outside of Lierey's hands. it feels like. He loves them. He's going for so much aggression. And we see Bengalis for ACCM. That is going to be interesting because Liereyy will play full aggression, and we are expecting ACCM to come up with something wild.
And you know what? Now the viewers will think they said through the headphones, the civilizations to nearly a mem to lose. Thank good. No, it didn't happen. At least. Okay.
Okay, there might be a small bug on the map. We have the admin on the case, trying to look at it. Obviously, we have him in shouting distance next to them, and we're just confirming, is this 100% fair? Obviously, so much on the line. We want to make sure that both are playing even playing field.
How you feel about this matchup? We can talk about the Ethiopians versus Bengalis.
I think this could be a 4-minute game.
Really?
I'm scared.
Brutal aggression?
I'm scared. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so backed villagers for one player, and we are restarting this one. And I think this is actually bad for ACCM, because this now gives more time for Liereyy to think about, okay, I'm playing against Bengalis on this map, what am I going to do?
Well, but I think Liereyy knows what he's going to do. He's
Will
gonna
be full
go.
aggression.
He's gonna go full aggressive, full aggro, and that's what he loves to do it, and he's gonna make it. I like this map a lot, actually.
Let's try to explain Bengalis a bit, like, and why we are hyping it up so much. So they start with 2 extra villagers when you advance to the next stage. Basically, we are starting Feudal age, so +2 villagers, +2 once you get to Castle age, and they have a crazy unit, kind of a chariot that is a knight and a CA. You can switch its mode out of the castle, and you only need wood and gold for it. So you don't need to expend too much when it comes to food. And sometimes we see people trying to rush to castle age and play a wild strategy, and once you get to that unit, it can be really tough to counter if the opponent is only in feudal age.
Well, let's see, because we see now Archer open by both players. As you can see, Bengalis has 2 villages more. Liereyy have a bit more resources from Ethiopians.
Maybe ACM switches plan up, right? Or maybe just think, okay, I'm 2 villages ahead. If we play an even game, this will be fine in the long run for me. And then switches into Ratha's fate.
I will have good economy. I mean, it's kind of tricky to play greedy against Liereyy, so better go for the safe approach, even more if you have two villages more, right? You can see here the mill with the chickens. He's exploring everything. Fletching already for Liereyy, which is expected. He's going to come aggressive as fast as he can.
Liereyy sending something in the middle?
It's another building, I think.
What is happening here?
Stable.
Forward stable. He's trying to
aggro.
punish the fast castle. He's trying to punish something that's actually not happening.
Yeah, let's see. Or he got a date in London.
He got what?
A date in London, and we
Oh,
want to finish very
maybe.
quick, right? It can happen. Oh, man. Jokes aside, you can see now the stable, because Liereyy want to finish this quick. He's going very aggressive, but the stable as well. Do you like this approach, then? Like...
I think ACM is just trying to counter what he expects Liereyy to do, right? And then I'm a bit surprised that he's not mixing in some skirmishers, right? Because he's expecting to face archers, and skirms could be better. But if he thinks, okay, you're also doing scouts, well then his archer scout will be better in the long run, because he will have bloodlines as an option.
Yeah, let's see what's going to happen. Remember, guys, that those archers from Ethiopians attack faster, 18% if I'm not mistaken. And that, well, in Lierey's hands is even more dangerous, as you can see. He has the armor as well, ACCM, but Liereyy is so dangerous here. He's diving here, he's trying to take the units. The scout is helping as well, but now look, he has 5 villages. 5 villages already not working, and he still kill all the units. This is already looking difficult. Look at the army numbers. You say 4 minutes, nearly we are about the 4 minutes.
And the villager dead in the back, right? And this will be more and more aggression. This is really tough to come back, right? You have all the villagers at the front. You don't really want to build a defensive tower at your berries. This is why Ethiopians are so lethal. The extra resource at the start.
Absolutely insane. And as you can see, Liereyy is not going all in. No. He's only doing now +1 armor for the scouts. My goodness. He's doing all the upgrades. He's going all aggressive. 9 army to 5. And he's going to keep the pressure constant here, probably.
Look at how low the archers for ACCM are. How is he ever coming back into this one? He's trying to go for the armor as well. Now Liereyy is diving. Oh boy!
He's diving with those units. He's doing even forging. He's going to take this battle or not. He's trying to go back. I think he knows that he has already the advantage. He's already 1 village ahead. So he forced ACCM to be 1 minute ahead of TC. He killed 1 village, and now with the scouts and the archers, he's taking everything. He's doing an amazing job, but ACCM is trying to hold, but again with 5 villages not working.
And that's so rough for him when it comes to getting his resources. What are the next steps for Liereyy? Is he maybe adding a second archer range? Could be an option here to keep up the aggression. So many villagers are chasing this away. You feel like, okay, ACM is doing a good job of holding, but the cast age timing would be so much better for Liereyy behind this.
Exactly. I was about to tell you that and ask you, well, with this kind of aggression and all this idle time, resources collected gonna be better. Remember that you start with 2 villages from Bengalis board. That means that you're gonna be collecting more resources, which is not happening anymore. Right now, already Liereyy has ahead almost 200 resources. Why? Because it's been all aggression from minute 0, basically. And he's here and not leaving this area at all.
KD is actually not that much in favor. I thought Liereyy might have been further ahead, but probably because Liereyy had to retreat a bit against the storming in villagers. One low HP, one at the front. Dead.
Well, and because Nili, he has double archery range, it's still here, so the reinforcements is much quicker. So obviously he's gonna get closer to KD, but having these reinforcements that close and having 16-10 already, 16-11 now, it's doing a great job here with the +1/+1. No bloodlines, but it's taking a lot. And those archers, he's killing the scout. He focusing the archers, as you can see. Focus always in the archers. And sending more scouts.
Crazy how he keeps up the production. I'm a bit surprised that Liereyy is not adding the second range behind this. Maybe another building now. Could be the market is thinking about castling behind this, and ACM will be so far away from castling.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's gonna keep trying to keep sending some units. He's not going all in, as you can see. And the transition to castle is he's gonna sell the stone.
Yeah, most likely.
Right?
Is he just going full retreat now?
Well, he does have a lot of army right now. What is that? Second
That's
building?
a second range. So will be the crossbow timing. And ACM, how is he holding against that crossbow timing? I think he will be behind when it comes to castle age at least 2 minutes. He needs to go full skirmishes now to somehow survive. He's doing a good job of walling off the whole map though.
Yeah, but his 600 resources already collected more when you should be behind than Bengalis and resources collected. So it's crazy. He killed 3 villages. He forced 1 minute 10 seconds, only 18 seconds idle TC. He's now doing horse cola, so he have all the upgrades for those farms, and he's on the way to castles. These crossbows, guys, these crossbows are especially dangerous because they attack faster, and then he will have crossbows and Bodkin arrow, while his opponent will have forest skirms.
Interesting scout dive here. Typically you want to keep them alive because Bengalis loves to play monks, right? And then you can maybe do some light cap shenanigans, get a bit more vision. I think he just really wanted to figure out, okay, are you on stone? What do I need to expect from you? And stone is sold.
Yeah.
And Liereyy has a market. So if Liereyy is aware of this, he could check the market prices, know that ACCM sold the stone, and therefore know that he's not playing against Ratas.
You think Liereyy, not having the DLC, is going to check the market prices?
He has no idea how much to sell stone.
Exactly.
But theoretically.
Yeah. We are talking in the best position possible, right? The best situation possible. 40 seconds going to be in Castle Age. And then 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Armies double. Village 3 more. That's going to be, well, closer because ACCM will get 2 villages extra with this civilization. But, at the end, only sell 100 stone. Liereyy didn't have to send 200, so he can make another TC. I wouldn't mind even a second TC approach into, well, fast Imperial, because he's been the trademark for Liereyy back in the days, you know, 2-tone centers into archers, but now he's gonna have crossbow, Bodkin arrow, extra TC, or now you go all in and make ballistic.
Siege Workshop.
Siege Workshop?
Siege Workshop is the answer here, right? Because you're facing mass skirmishes. You already are there in the face of your opponent, so this feels like Mangonels will do a lot of damage. Needs to squeeze through though, 2-3 archers dead.
Okay, well, the scout is still there. He has to be careful. The crops are already there, but now he's going to lose all the skirms. He's going to lose everything. He's losing all. He has no army. The siege workshop is there. Look at the population. This is a total domination by the kid Nili. He's playing incredible this first series of the tournament.
Yeah.
So aggressive. Can't be more aggressive.
Yeah,
He's going to go more aggressive. He's killing you. Like, seriously. He's coming here and then push. Bye-bye, caster.
Ethiopians so good. And yeah, he's getting the extra TC at the side even, and goes for a ram even. Most people would go for the Mangonel trying to put on the pressure, but Ram is actually better at killing those 2 forward archery ranges.
Well, no, when the crops are already there, you know? Like, he cannot produce anything. 1 spear.
Soon 6.
Okay.
He's actually going for elephant archers here, right? But he's already surrounded, might lose the archery ranges. He might get out like 2-3 elephant archers, and that's it.
No, but this is I mean, I'm speechless. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Impressive.
It's impressive gameplay by him, honestly. Well, it reminds you that Liereyy Empire Wars mode activated back in the days. That one, that was so dominant, really, really aggressive, super fast, and winning games in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy.
Absolutely crazy. And yeah, he was so good with Ethiopians there. We've seen a lot of Ethiopians against Vikings back in, like, basically starting from RBWL 1. And he has always shined there. It's good to see him back and in form. And this looks good to have a really promising tournament for him. Lierey's looking strong.
Yeah, he's looking really strong. Well, it reminds you of those times before the change in the balance with the
look
average.
at this. Oh, look at this. Oh,
yeah,
oh god, what a nerd.
Yeah, well, it's trying to control absolutely all the units. It's coming out with those elephant archers. They don't have bloodlines, they don't have ballistic. He's doing a manual trying to survive. But check the population difference in minute 15. 81 for Liereyy, 52. He keeps all the aggression. Do you remember a single attack to Lierey's base?
No.
Impossible.
No.
He
never crossed the...
Can we put fog of war for red, for ACCM? But okay. Well, because we thought he sent the scout. Yeah, the initial scout at the start, but that's it.
And now, Elephant Archer, basically the unit of choice for ACCM. Skirm's good against those, so that's what he's going for. We'll get Bonk even there in the back. And we'll get more villager kills. Liereyy getting further and further ahead. Could even accept the conversion here.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's just one converted. He's gonna delete that one. Nah, he's not paying attention. He's gonna lose now that one. He's gonna heal with the monk. He's still killing a villager more. It's yeah, it's not stopping. He's diving in. Okay, that was too much. That was too much. Right, but he's still killing all the buildings.
Yeah, so good. The Ram is getting the kills there. Market is down, and it just feels like more and more options are taken away from ACCM. TC really low HP already.
Too bad, Nelly. I wanted to cast we do a little bit more, but
we will get our shots. We will get our shots, man. But yeah, Liereyy, he didn't want us to cast more.
Yeah. But we don't blame him often, right? 2 Bengalis, 3 Bengalis, look at those Crossbows, the Ram is coming. And ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the kid is in top shape. He's in top shape. He wants to reclaim his crown? Huh? It seems so. Well, everyone is here to win. You saw that ACCM wanted to be in the finals, but the level in this group is not even normal.
Yeah. This will be like normal. This group. Let's remember that this is also the group where we have Sebastian and the Viper, and 1 out of those 4 won't even make it in playoffs. Right? Absolutely brutal, and it feels unfair because I right now might even see all 4 of them in the top 6.
Yeah, and you saw how Sebastian and the Viper played today. No joke also. So,
oh yeah.
So when it's gonna be Liereyy versus Sebastian or the Viper, it's gonna be absolutely insane. Redemption. He's trying to hold, but I don't know what is the winning condition now. Third town center is taking, well, one for one. It benefits also Liereyy because you have a lot more. He's still going aggressive, and if you take that town center, then he's full corner. Yeah,
the winning condition for ACCM is like if Liereyy was playing a 1 TC all-in, which he isn't, and wouldn't have an army for dealing with the counter-attack, which he isn't, and if we have all the conversions happening here at the front and the TC is being out.
Which is also not happening.
Doesn't like.
You can see he's three Bengalis attacking all the time. Now he's diving in. He's telling, hey, I want to finish you and I'm going to finish you. When you see that, you have to call the GG, and this is exactly what ACCM is doing. Impressive, not the APM, but everything about Liereyy performance today can't be smoother.
Yeah. And so collected as well there on Loch Ness. So it wasn't only like his signature perfect execution early aggression that we saw in game 3, but also game 1, like so controlled. I'm impressed.
I don't know what to say. It's incredible. It's been absolutely brutal. And you were telling, maybe joking, like, oh, it's gonna be a 4-minute game. But in the 4 minutes, I was afraid that could be a 4-minute because he was going very aggro from the start. Didn't stop at all. Well, great army high 30-10 in a very quick game 2 and game 3.
Yeah.
For what you expect, also having, it's well, incredible performance by Liereyy. I'm sure that you agree, guys, and hopefully you have enjoyed. We're gonna have Liereyy soon to see what he thinks. Well, what he's gonna think. I want to play like this the whole tournament.
Yeah, I think he might be thinking about the next steps. Like this series, like job done. minimum requirement, right? Now it's very likely that he will make playoffs, right? With 1 win already and a decisive 3-0. So he might be thinking, okay, do I
He
maybe
won, he won the
hide
first position.
strategies?
He won the first
He
position.
wants first to already guarantee himself semifinals on Sunday, right? And also, if he's first and Hera's first, they avoid each other to the finals. That should also be one of his goals.
They are both vitality. They probably want both to be in that position to avoid to face in potential semi-final or round of 6, you know. But you can see here the kid confident, very confident. He has very good reason to be confident. Let's see what he's going to say, because Riley is really with 90 as well.
Liereyy, it's always a great pleasure for me to interview you after a win, which happens a fair bit, to your credit, because there's one question I know you really, really hate answering. Liereyy, after that win, how do you feel?
I don't mind answering it. You know, but at this time I'm pretty decent at it. Feeling pretty good. A bit nervous, bit shaky, but it's just normal in such an event. So.
Rather more seriously, though, obviously you're one of the key players in this tournament. People are looking for expecting really a really dominant performance from you. Where are you at in your head now, having picked up a win here? We were talking on the stream about, you know, an early 3-0 win. It must be great to get your tournament off to this. Psychologically, are you already in the semi-finals?
No, far from that. I still have to step it up. You know, pretty shaky first, well, pretty much every game. He made me work for it. But I think the nerves were on both sides, and you could see that in the games. But yeah, managed to do some things better, but still far from semis.
Just
Can you explain, because that looks far from shaky to most people, right? Can you explain what aspect of shaky? Was it like misclicks? Do you sometimes like up the speed too much and like overclick? What like characteristics change if you're shaky?
In the first game, I thought the game was over in Feudal Age, and then somehow it dragged on for another 1.5 hours almost.
Okay.
I wasn't quite sure how to finish it, but you know, step by step.
Yeah.
And mid game, I was like, can I close this out? Like, is there even a way to with Dravidians? And second and third game, just small misclicks. You can tell by the way we micro as well, some resources styling up stock, and those things, those small things.
Would you say this is like pretty much on par for a LAN though? It's like your first event, new venue. Is that common, like with all the LANs you've been at?
Yeah, it happens every time. I think for most players, you know, it's a new stage, new setup, biggest tournament for what, years, so much on the line, and yeah, so it's just natural.
Okay. Was there anything that like post-draft, after all the civs had been selected, that you saw on the other side today and you were like, oh boy? Because ACCM's got some strategies cooked up, right?
Here's the cook for a reason. I wasn't sure about Bengalis, to be honest. I thought about elephant archers. In my previous drafts, I always banned them, like every single time.
Yeah.
This time I forgot. He first picked them. So I was like, true, there was something. And but yeah, I managed to overwhelm him in that game. So everything was more or less figured out, except the Bengalis one.
Okay. Did you think that there was going to be like some type of FC Ratha the second you're in the game?
I thought more like elephant archers.
Elephant archers.
Yeah,
Okay,
I played against them. So yeah, they can be pretty strong.
Okay, interesting. I mean, looking forward, obviously, you've one more game. You get to watch some competition, play the next series in Hera and Hart. But you got to play those players. Or sorry, you don't playing those players. You're playing in the other group. Just thoughts on being able to sit back, watch the competition after the 3-0 and what's to come?
That's the best, you know. Winning is nice, but then after your work is done, relax a little, see what the others are doing, and then before you know it, you're already practicing for the next set.
Yeah.
So there's not really a break except like a few 1-2 hours after.
Yeah.
Like we eat now, rest, and then watch what the others do, and then adapt.
Is it beneficial for you that you have your group's obviously difficult, but would you say it's beneficial for you that you get to like train with your teammates who are in another group?
I think we would do that anyways. Yeah. I've seen Hart and Hera practicing against each other as well.
Even though they're about to play. Yeah. Okay.
But, you know, I have to beat everyone anyway, so.
Got it. Okay.
What a philosophy to have. I have to beat everyone anyway. So it's yeah,
basically
very, very clear goal setting for you, Liereyy. Mate, we're going to wrap things up here and get ready for our next set. Congratulations on the 3-0. We'll let you get away. But right now, we're going to head back over to the casters as they go through some of the highlights that we've seen from the series that just took place.
Thank you, Riley. Nelly, after this win and seeing him so demanding with himself, don't you think that this is even a better signal? Like, we are talking like we're speechless, how good he's playing, he's telling, I'm shaky, I think I can improve some small things. I'm happy, but he's searching the perfection.
It felt like he was hungry
Right?
for a win. I really love what I heard, honestly.
It's
In-
what
in
I
the-
meant,
In the
right?
past was like, oh, I lose to Hera, or like, this is like, it didn't feel like frustration. It felt like he's on a path.
Yeah.
I really liked what I heard there.
Yeah, it's what I felt as well, and I'm happy with it, you know, because if you feel like okay 3-0, it's fine, I'm happy, but that's it. No, he want more. He want more. He want more, and he even give some details, you know. And then when you are talking about do you want to be in that group and so on, I don't care.
He has
You know,
to
I'm
beat
gonna
everyone.
practice with everyone. I have to beat everyone. You know, that's the way.
Yeah.
That's the way. I don't know if we are going to see now the highlights and we can analyze those games, but do we have so much to analyze because he was dominating,
Yeah.
incredible. But in this game, in game number 1, when he thought that he was winning, you don't win this game usually in Feudal. It's very rare. I can understand, but
He felt like he won the water. He had the archers behind the wood line, right? There was so much going on for him. He basically had like a 10 economic unit lead, right? That is absolutely massive. So, like, we felt like his lead was crazy, but yeah, the last step to finish the game, he was looking for it. We couldn't find it either.
well, and in this one, well, the aggression from the Kumans was brutal. There was a moment that maybe the game could snowball in ACCM favor, but he handled the situation probably because of the botkin. Was that the key? Or maybe even Liereyy could handle
I think he lost the game before, but obviously Botkin made it tricky, right? That was the timing where a clear up might have been an option. This actually gave ACM the good chance to maybe come back into it. He got some distraction there, some disruption in the economy. Archers weren't there, but yeah, not too much can do. And at the top, you can enjoy how to micro against ballistics. This is not how the game should be played.
Well, this is not only micro, it's also multitasking because he's microing there, but then he's attacking with the Bengalis at home. He has more crossbows, he's dealing with that knight, trying to avoid that Bengal is going down, sending a ram, so it's in multiple places.
Yeah.
And this game, I mean,
This was,
that's the minute that we were talking. 4 minutes?
yeah.
And now what?
And he already got the massive advantage. 6 against 3 military villagers, already pulled away, and this is so tough for ACM to come back here. And this is the dive. He tries to kill the archers before they become crossbowmen together with Botkin, but he loses all the skirmishes, and then map control is not an option for him anymore.
And those scouts were already +1/+1, so they were tanky without bloodlines, but they're still tanky enough to dominate. And well, he finished the game here so clearly smooth. And well, Liereyy looking good. Nelly looking really, really good. We have seen Liereyy looking really good. Viper and Sebastian were looking good. Sebastian, I was talking with him as well, and he told me that he was happy after being 2-0 down, but obviously a bit, well, losing. So this group looks amazing. And ACCM, that is an insane player, now need to win
At
the
least
next
one.
series.
At least
100%.
either against Sebastian or Viper, and then we might get into a weird like 3-way tie, and then games might decide, and then it's rough that he lost 3-0.
Yeah, a 3-0 is very important that he gets some game here. So how you see then this group? With this performance, I see Liereyy being the top of this group.
Yeah, probably Liereyy on top. I right now see Viper being second, and then Sebastian or ACCM. Right now I have to give Sebastian the upper hand, but let's see. Like ACM, he still has something to come up with.
Do we know how they're going to face the winners tomorrow? Or?
We will end the show today, and
with
we'll
that,
give
right?
up you all the matchups. But for now, we will throw it over back to Riley, leading to our final set.